they'll have that security. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Real Cricket Home. Today, we are reviewing the brand new Goldshot number 689 in complete detail. Is this a must-have shot for ranked in Esports? Or is it another shot that's only useful in certain situations? That's exactly what we are going to find out. In this video, I'll break down everything from the ideal standing position, connection timing, strengths, weaknesses, scoring areas, risk factors, and real match performance. I'll also share practical gameplay examples so you can understand when this shot can help you dominate the opposition and when it might put your wicket at risk. We'll also discuss whether Goldshot number 689 is worth spending your gold fragments on and compare its overall value with other popular gold shots. So, if you want to make the right decision before unlocking this shot, stay with me until the very end because this review will cover everything you need to know. Without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the full detailed review of Goldshot number 689. Like everything in life, this Goldshot also has both advantages and disadvantages. The biggest weakness of this shot is against fast full-pace carom balls. No matter what position you stand in, even if you predict the variation and swing correctly, it is still very difficult to connect a fast carom ball consistently. You have to play the ball very late just to make contact. If there is no fielder, you may be able to play it late and run 2. Or sometimes, if you're lucky, it might even go for 4. However, if there's a fielder in that region, there is almost no chance of clearing the fielder by playing this shot against a fast carom ball. Next, as you all know, this shot does not connect well against flippers, so let's move on. It also struggles against yorkers and very full-length deliveries. However, this shot performs very well against good-length, slightly full-length, and short balls, provided you play it with the correct timing and positioning. Another small weakness is that it can sometimes struggle against high-bounce doosras if you stand even slightly in the wrong position. That is why you must predict the swing level, variation, and bowling speed correctly. Once you do that, this shot can comfortably send almost any doosra for 6. In real matches, skilled opponents may use fast action bowlers and bowl quick carom balls, negative lines, wide line doosras, or other variations to make this shot difficult. Because of that, your positioning becomes extremely important. Make sure you practice these situations so you are prepared for real match challenges. The same applies to in-swing and out-swing deliveries from bowlers like Butler or any other fast bowler. If you fail to judge the swing level and stand in the correct position, this shot simply won't connect. To keep it simple, this Goldshot can handle around 75% of all bowling variations. Its main weaknesses are fast carom balls and flippers. If you master your positioning and read the bowler correctly, you can use this shot to its maximum potential. Now, if you're looking for other excellent shots in this direction, one of the most underrated options is free shot number 274. It is much easier to position yourself with and is not very difficult to use against different types of deliveries. Yes, free shot number 274 also struggles against fast carom balls and flippers. But against almost every other delivery and variation, it is an absolute beast. If you specifically want to counter fast carom balls and flippers in this direction, then free shot number 235 is another excellent choice. Now, dear viewers, let's see how to position yourself and play this shot to get the best possible results. This shot can connect very well against doosras, in-swing, out-swing, off-cutters, top spin, leg spin, googlies, drifters, and arm balls. If you can predict the bowler's variation correctly, this shot performs extremely well against almost all of these deliveries except flipper and fast carom ball. Also, this shot may sometimes struggle against head-height deliveries. For your information, free shot number 274 can connect head-height balls much more easily. It is also easier to use against reverse swing bowlers. With Goldshot number 689, you need to judge the variation and swing level early. You also need to stand in the correct position or get close to the ball to play it perfectly. If you misread the delivery or make even a small mistake in your positioning, this shot simply won't work. But when this shot connects, the ball travels a long way into the stands for a maximum. So, dear viewers, practice this shot well. If you become comfortable with the positioning and timing, you can definitely make excellent use of it. A good strategy is to use gold shot number 689 in one preset and free shot number 274 in another preset. This can confuse your opponent and make your batting strategy much more unpredictable. As you saw at the beginning of this video, this shot can be played using both the back foot and the front foot, giving players much more flexibility to choose the best option based on the delivery and field placement. One important point that many players should keep in mind is the current situation of the game. Nowadays, a large number of players own legendary bowlers such as Ambrose, Thompson, Wasim Akram, and other premium fast bowlers. When you face these bowlers, one of the biggest challenges is that you often cannot see the ball indicator or ball circle early enough. Because of that, you have much less time to read the delivery and adjust your position. This directly might affect the performance of gold shot number 689. Since this shot depends heavily on early judgment of the bowler's variation, swing level, reverse swing, and your batting position, even a slight delay in reading the delivery can cause you to mistime the shot completely. Against legendary fast bowlers, every fraction of a second matters. If you misjudge the swing or move into the wrong position, the shot may fail to connect, resulting in a dot ball, a mistimed shot, or even your wicket. This becomes even more difficult when your opponent mixes up in-swing, outswing, reverse swing, negative lines, and wide line bowling. Since you don't get enough time to identify the ball properly, positioning yourself perfectly for gold shot number 689 becomes a real challenge, especially in ranked and esports matches where experienced players constantly change their bowling patterns. That is one of the biggest reasons why I still rate free shot number 274 very highly. Compared to gold shot number 689, free shot number 274 is much more forgiving. It requires less precise positioning, gives you a larger margin for error, and is generally easier to use against legendary fast bowlers. Even if you don't read the swing perfectly, you still have a much better chance of making solid contact and scoring runs. Whatever shot you use, I wish you all the best. Now it's time for my rating. This is not the best gold shot, but it is definitely one of the most useful ones. If this shot had been able to connect consistently against fast carom balls, even if it still struggled against flippers, I would have given it 8.5 out of 10. But because of its weakness against fast carom balls and flippers, I have to settle with a 7 out of 10. Personally, I still feel that free shot number 274 is the best option for the back foot, while free shot number 235 is the best option for the front foot for this direction. That said, there is absolutely nothing wrong with buying gold shot number 689 if you are an experienced player who can handle different swing variations, negative lines, and wide line bowling tactics. However, for beginners, I would recommend free shot number 274 for the back foot and free shot number 235 for front foot as a beginner-friendly option. Now I'd love to hear your opinion. Did you buy gold shot number 689? How has it worked for you? Share your experience in the comments below. I will be very happy if this shot works well for you, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and opinions. So that's my complete review of gold shot number 689. Thank you all for watching and supporting.